In this lesson, we're going to multiply times 1. So I'm going to start out with the first one that is one group of 1. And on the last lesson, remember, I used a paper plate. So this time I'm going to use a plate. I have one group here, and I'm going to put one item in it. So one group of 1, or 1 times 1 is 1. That would be the product, the answer to my multiplication problem. This time I'm going to have 2 groups. So I'll have my 2 groups as 2 plates. There will be 1 in this plate plus 1 in this plate. So I have 1, 2. Maybe I should leave the lid off of my marker. That might be a good idea. Now I'm going to have 3 groups, or 3 plates, 1 in each one. So I have 1 group of 1, 2 groups with 1, 3 groups. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. This might get tricky with me holding 4 plates. Let's see what I can do. Maybe I'll stack them. 1 on this plate, 2 groups, 3 groups. Here's my 4th group. There's 1 on this plate. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 1 is 4. That seems strange because when we add 4 plus 1, it's 5. Multiplication is different in groups of, instead of just adding your 2 numbers. Here's your 5th group with 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. That would be 5 groups with 1 in each one. Whenever you're multiplying times 1, the key is the answer is the other number. The answer is the other number. Whenever you multiply times 1, your answer is the other number. Now, it looks a little bit different when you do the commutative property of multiplication, because even though you will get the same answers, the way you look at it is a little bit different. And so you can switch to do it this way. This time I'm only going to have 1 group each time. But in my first one, it's 1 group of 2. So my answer is 2. This one is 1 group of 3. My answer is 3. Did you see I have 3 times 1 equals 3 and 1 times 3 equals 3? Same answer, different way of looking at it. 1 group of 4 is 4. 1 group of 5 is 5. I also, if you don't want to use manipulatives, we go to our next way of doing things. And this is 1 group of 1, so my answer is 1. This was 2 groups of 1, so it's adding this one plus this one. I kind of put the circles there to think about the plates. 1, 2, 3 groups. For this problem, 3 groups of 1. My answer is 1 plus 1 plus 1. Oh, that's 3. This one was 4 groups of 1. See the 4 circles to represent each group, and 1 in each one. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 would equal your 4. And the last one, the 5 plates with 1 in each. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. Now when you do it on this side, it's kind of interesting because here's your 1 times 2, so 1 with a 2 in it. Your answer is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 5 is 5. You can do it either way and still get the correct answer. Remember, when you multiply times 1, your answer is the other number.